Howdy ho neighborinos, we are here today for the final week of the APA Academy, and as you can tell recently, things have not been going our way. We had that one win versus JB, which was extremely close, and then basically we aren't, in contention for playoffs anymore. Also, shoutouts to the first time I've ever used the word contention, right? So, dude, contention is just the tension of a cunt. Whoa. Big brain, holy shit. Okay, so back on track here. We're going up against Mid. He is the commissioner of the BBR, and he's the admin of the APA. And you know what? This dude just likes responsibility, apparently. No, he is a good player, though. We've only played him in, like, tours and stuff before. Like, stuff where, we weren't exactly taking it 100% seriously. So, I think we did pick up a W or two versus him in some tours, but that's, speed tours are one thing. So, let's jump into the battle. You can see his team on the screen. His team, as you may have guessed, is fucking scary as shit, dude. Like, this whole season that I took over this team, I just feel like we've got out-Ubered the whole season. Like, we got Kirim, which is a Kirim, but this man's got Mewtwo, Genesect, and Zygarde. Like, I know Zygarde isn't an Uber, but, like, it's fucking close enough, like, God. But, honestly, I kind of like this matchup, though. There's a few things that do look pretty good. Mega Mewtwo X is terrifying, though. So, on the note of that being terrifying, we have the White Herb Minior here, just basically the same shit we've been bringing. Honestly, at this point, since we can't make playoffs, I just want Minior kills. That's all I want. I just want to see this boy on Wi-Fi shell smash up and click the button and just do damage. Yeah, Acro Power Gem. I am never ever gonna hit a Stone Edge ever again in my life, so we're just gonna run the special power gem. Fuck it. Acrobatics is there for the powerful stab, and we got sub just in case we do smash up, and then we are able to because if we do outspeed but we haven't got our shields down for him yet, we can sub and get into the shields down, blah 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 blah. We need no speed whatsoever at +2 whenever he turns into his 120 base speed form. We outspeed everything, and everything's mom and everything's whole fucking lineage, so like, it's just a grand old time. Next, we have here the Scarf Hoopa, once again, Spoople, with Trick, Dark Pulse, Psychic, and Focus Blast. This boy's basically just here to click Dual Stab and then Focus Blast if we absolutely need to hit, like Muck, I think is what that was for. Yeah, because this thing isn't very good, like, versus Muck. I'm hoping Muck just doesn't come and I can just keep my Scarf, but basically if he does bring the Muck, then I have to trick it, and then I can get his berry, and then he won't be able to do the whole shenanigans with the whole, the whole Muck thing that Mucks do, with the recycling and the, I'm glad you're doing it for the environment, Muck, but it's fucking annoying, dude. So, next we have a Life Orb Kirim with Roost, Ice Beam, Fusion Flare, and Draco Meteor. This boy is here to hopefully just click buttons under webs. Hopefully we can just set up webs and this guy can just click Life Orb boosted buttons. We gotta be max to speed type with the Zygarde. Also, I don't see him bringing like super offensive Zapdos, so hopefully we could outspeed that guy as well. That'd be nice. And yeah, man, it's pretty standard. Young Todoroki here. Next, we're finally bringing 5-Skin, and I hate looking at you, Leavanny, but you're actually not bad in this matchup. Knockoff, Sticky Web, Toxic, and Leaf Blade does deal with most of his team, actually, like, for real skis. And then with the webs up, that does help out a lot. Plus, his removers, which are the motherfucking Hitmonlee and the Zapdos, I can kind of deal with other stuff on the team. So hopefully I can take care of them, or at least weaken them, and then set up the webs, and then, just, like I said, click some buttons. So, pretty standard. It's a lead, like Sash lead, but, it's such a, when you see this little fucking blade of grass on the team, this little green bean looking motherfucker, it's going to be the lead, so then you just lead off with anything that beats it. So, like, basically he just leads off with not Swampert, and he wins the whole game, So, we gotta play around that. Next, we have an Aya Papa Berry, Solid Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Toxic, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Stone Edge. I read those out of order because I don't care anymore, dude. We got some Spadef here, and this, okay, so we actually played this game before we played our week 11 game, so it's been a hot minuto, dude. It's been a caliente minuto since we fucking played this game. I don't actually remember what that invest was for. I think it was just to help deal with Swampert and whatnot. Maybe Zapdos? No, you know what? I think it was so that I could live. Is it for Ice Beam? I don't know, man. We got some Spadef. This thing is so naturally bulky, it does deal with Hitmonlee as well. Like, if he's like Banded High Jump Kick, he doesn't actually kill us. Okay, no, if he's Scarf High Jump Kick, he doesn't kill us, he puts us in range of our berry. And if he is like banded, but he's reckless, he does kill, but then at least we get that information, you know? Next, and last and least, we got Tapu Fini here with Defog, Taunt, Moonblast, and Knockoff. I don't know why I'm like list dexicking the order of the moves. It's pissing me off now, but we're just a bulky boy. We have just enough Spadef to live 2 Thunderbolts from Mega Mewtwo before he starts setting up Calm Minds like he's been doing all season. And yeah, man, it's just Tapu Fini. It's basically just here to make sure that we don't click Draco too freely with Kieran White. You know, that's what he does. So, with that being said, let's jump into the battle. There was a few things, honestly, that I've, like, looking at the matchup now again, I probably should have brought, but you know, he's got fucking Mega Mewtwo, which outspeeds or speed tides with everything on my team, and it's just annoying. So, let's jump into the battle. He didn't bring the Muck, which is awesome, but he did bring his 2.5 Ubers, which is terrifying. And you see the Hitmonlee there, which is probably going to be his, like, I saw this matchup, and I look at my team, and I'm like, okay, Zapdos is pretty good, like, offensively versus me, so maybe he'll be, like, spin Hitmonlee, and then, like Life Orb, not Life Orb, but some kind of boosting item, Zapdos or something, you know, it kind of makes sense. Because with U-turn, an electric attack, like Heat Wave or HP Grass or something, and then like Roost, he actually puts in a lot of work versus my team. So, you know, some combination of those moves. He does have a bit of six. I wish we had 6 move slots. He has like 4 move slot syndrome with an offensive Zapdos, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's jump in. So I'm just gonna lead good old Dwayne, for lack of a better nickname. And he's just going to be in there. He's going to set up some Stealth Rocks. A lot of his stuff is much easier to deal with after said Stealth Rocks. So we're just going to leave with that boy. So Dwayne is here. Dwayne is down. He leads off with Hitmonlee. So either I've been counter-led, or he just like wants to just start clicking buttons immediately. So he goes for the Curse, and I'm like, okay, well this doesn't have Rapid Spin then. He has a McBadbat of his own with them slinky legs. He sets up a Curse. He gets his White Herb, and I'm like, oh fuck. But it's not all bad, because if he has Close Combat, so every time I run Unburden, I like to run Close Combat rather than High Jump Kick. So Close Combat doesn't actually kill us, and High Jump Kick doesn't kill us if he's you know, if he's not adamant, I think. So he goes for the High Jump Kick. We live on 24, which is fucking honky tonk redonka-donk, dude. So we at least get up our Stealth Rocks, and then we get back to above half, but he's going to kill us with the next High Jump Kick. We just go for the Earthquake on the second turn. Go ahead and lower his HP down to about half. Even after the Curse, he's not very strong in the defense area. So he's gonna go for High Jump Kick. He's gonna miss, which is terrible, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, because I have lost, not games, but like I've lost momentum and whatnot because of High Jump Kick misses. And honestly, I didn't have very much to deal with that, so that's unfortunate. So now he's in here with Mew 3. Takes some Stealth Rocks. He's gonna Mega Evolve, but he's gonna get just all his stats all crazy. He actually doesn't Mega Evolve. So I was like, why the fuck, like, how does, you know, am confusion, dude. America explained. So I should go for the EQ. It's gonna do not a lot, because we don't have any investment, but like, not a little either. It puts him down below half. So we did about 40%, because he had Stealth Rocks damage and whatnot. So now he's gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm gonna assume he's gonna recover up, and he's gonna have like Psychic plus Focus Blast or something like that. Like Calm Mind, Recover, Stab. Dual Stab, I guess, because he's fighting type now. So he does have the Recover, so I went ahead and go for the Toxic on this turn, so that way he can't just sit there in my face and do that the entire time. At least he's going to take a Toxic, and he's not going to be able to just recover over and over and over again until he's at high enough health, you know? So, now that boy's Toxic, that's super helpful, because I hate you, Mewtwo. You are disgusting looking, and your feet gross me out. So he's just going to go for the Aura Sphere. I was like, I wish he'd have Focus Blast so we could miss again. Oh, man. But yeah, Rhyperior does just go down. The Rock was not solid enough today, dude. So he's going to take some Toxic damage. Now, I have no way to deal with this, so I have to go into Hoopa and weaken him enough to put him in range of my Sash Leavanny's blade, or Leaf Blade, right? So Dark Pulse does about half. So thank God he switches out. So he's just going to go into Zappy there. Dark Pulse is going to do a fuckload to this guy, though. That's a chonk and a half, dude. That's like a fat dog's worth of chonk, you know? So, these little genie shoes. The Dark Pulse is going to take down the Zapdos, and that means that removal is gone. Rocks are there to stay. If I can get webs up, then they will be there to stay. I am so excited, guys. He's going to go into Danza. and it isn't even a Deoxys speed, so is it really Danza though? You know? He's gonna download and the attack raises, blah 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 blah. He gets a free U-turn. Which would absolutely blow away my Hoopa, so I'm gonna go into Diet Timer. And the way he went into this after I showed that I'm Scarf, it basically, like, Genesect, if it doesn't have the little thingy in it, it's always gonna be Scarf, right? Like, if it doesn't have the Douse drive or the whatever drives they are. So fucking 3.5 floppy A over there is just gonna U-turn out, and that does kind of a bunch, you know. So he's gonna go into his pert, and I'm gonna get some lefties, right? And everything's all fine and dandy. He also has lefties. So, like I said, it's been a minute since I played this, so I don't actually remember what I do. I think I went for Taunt. I switch out. Oh yeah, okay. Because if he went for Rocks, then I straight up just get in there. So he goes for Roar. Nope. So I guess Taunt would have been the play, huh? But now I'm in with Minior. I'm like, fuck, it's not time yet, dude. It's not time. You know. Look at him spinning, though. I love Minior, dude. So I'm gonna yeet the fuck right on out of there. Go right back into 5 skin. I'll go into it every time, dude. I don't care. He should go for a Stealth Procs this time, yeah. So now we're in with our Sash. We can just click Leaf Blade, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my webs up because that does help out a lot more versus him. So he's gonna switch out, knowing that he is super allergic to grass types, and he's gonna go into Mew 3. God damn it. Hey, you ever seen a less fair matchup? A Mega Mewtwo X versus a Leaf Banny, dude? Hey, I wonder how much damage Leaf Blade's gonna do. Let's find out together. So he does go for the Side Strike, and that's gonna do approximately... Oh, it actually didn't kill. Nice. So he's probably got a little bit of bulk then. I didn't actually notice that at the time of the game. Nice. Go me. So the Toxic is racking up. The Miss is gonna disappear. And he's in range of Dark Pulse now at least, so if he goes for Recover, at least we can Toxic Stall him. He does just straight up kill me with his fucking Frieza attack, dude. Like, who let a Dragon Ball Z villain into this game? And yeah, Toxic does take him out. Rhyperior picks up a kill from the grave. Nice. I guess ground types in the grave, like, that's just their natural habitat, you know? So he's gonna go into Zygarde, as I am in with Young Feeny here. I take some rocks, he takes some rocks, and basically we get to find out what he is. So, if he is just jolly max Zygarde, he will outspeed us under the webs, but if he's adamant banded Zygarde or whatever, then he will not outspeed us. So he actually does outspeed us, meaning he's definitely jolly, and the damage that he shows there lets us know that he is definitely banded. That was a fuckload of damage, holy shit. So, that does a lot. Perhaps I should have gone for the knockoff. That might have been a better play, but I didn't know his item yet, so oh well. So I think he kills here no matter what because he's banded, and that's a lot of damage. Yep, that's approximately 1 fuckload of damage. Cool. So I'm gonna go into Yeet Wad. I live the 1,000 arrows, but I didn't take into account the rocks. Like, I knew the rocks were up, but in the calc I was like, oh, I can live! GG, it's over! But I forgot he can just fucking click the button, and then he can switch out on the next turn and come back in with E-speed and kill me, which is unfortunate because I live on 15, but hey man, at least we're gonna get to click the button. We're gonna smash up, and we're gonna reveal our true little blue self in there. Look at him. He's smashing up. He don't care that his defense is lowered. He's spinning so slow. So, we get the herb. Lord knows we appreciate herbs on this channel. And yeah, now we're in. We're blue. We got like sunglasses on or something, I don't know. And he can go into the Swampert, which is basically just a sack at this point. So he's going to take 6% from the rocks, and I'm just going to go for my fucking acrobatics. And look at this. Look at this. Swampert just drops, dude. Do you know how bulky Swampert is? Swampert's bulky as shit. And it dropped. Okay, so he's in with Zygarde, in. Zygarde's in. It's in with Zygarde. And yeah, he just gets to click E-speed. There's no way I'm living that. He's banded, and I am in my my frail form now. So we're just gonna straight up die. And this late game is looking iffy, dude. So I basically had to go into Kyurem, and I have a decision to make. I can click Roost, and I can keep roosting until he either switches out or runs out of E-speed, or I can just click Ice Beam and kill this. I am Life Orb, so like it'll still do a good chunk to the Genesect, but he outspeeds me because he's Scarf. So I got Scarf Hoopa in the back, which will outspeed, and I do just go for the Ice Beam. And as soon as I clicked Ice Beam, I was like, "What the fuck didn't I roost?" Surely he wouldn't have gone into Genesect immediately, you know? So I should have just roosted, and I think I fucked up there. Like I made this late game a lot harder on myself than it needed to. So Danza comes in. He takes Sticky Web, basically means he isn't Scarf, but he is going to get the download boost. So his attack is raised, and he can just lock himself into U-turn. And since he's the last one, he didn't even switch out, and he takes out Todoroki. Fuck, dude. So it's Scarfer versus Scarfer. Hoopa's in. We take rocks. We die to this U-turn. So basically, Dark Pulse doesn't kill. I need a flinch. No, Dark Pulse has a chance to kill, but I need a flinch, really. And it doesn't kill. He goes for the U-turn. He's obviously going to take us out. We are so fucking weak to bug, dude. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But mid takes the 1-0 victory versus us. GG to him. It was a fun one, honestly, dude. Fucking, I love when Mini-Or gets to do stuff, even if it's not for very long. So definitely check out mid if you're not already. Like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Basically, at the late game there, Hoopa had, I didn't know his spread, but he sent me the calc after the game. I think I had like a 30, it was a 25 or a 35, somewhere in there, some kind of percent chance to kill. It was like 25 or 35. And then also with the 20% flinch chance, I was like, okay, well, it's a coin flip, basically. You know, it's about 50-50. I just gotta click Dark Pulse. And I realized I really should have had HP Fire, but if I would have brought HP Fire, I wouldn't have had any way to hit the mug whatsoever. So, fuck it. Yep. Anyways, like, subscribe, check out all the rest of the coaches. This has been a fun season, and I don't know if I'm allowed to announce this yet, but I'm gonna do it anyways, I think. I am coming back for next season of the APA Academy. I'll be able to draft my own team, and I won't have to take over somebody else's bullshit. So, I'm hyped for that. That should be fun. Like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Definitely check out all parties involved, and I will see you guys, I'll see you guys in PBR, and I will see you guys in the next gen for APA Academy. Alright, bye forever.